Would you eat food that's 4.5 years out of date? Me and my expedition pals often find ourselves eating food that's a month or two out of date. Kind of, you know how the story goes. You've been on an expedition, you've got expedition food, freeze-dried food. It's in packets, you don't eat it all, you have some left over. You take it home in your pack, you put it in a cupboard, you forget about it, you go away again, you pull it out, that kind of stuff. You know, a month or two out of date is nothing. But I've never pushed it to 4.5 years. Earlier this morning I was looking for something in particular and I was rummaging around in the bowels of my giant Karrimor SF holdalls, and I found a few packets of firepot food that were 4.5 years out of date. Now firepot food are, I'm pretty sure, my favourite brand of expedition food. No, they don't sponsor me, but they do make an amazing porcini mushroom risotto. In fact, I once served this freeze-dried porcini mushroom risotto to friends at home. I cook a lot and I cook from scratch. My friends expect that. I served the porcini mushroom risotto in nice bowls with actual cutlery, not kind of long-handled racing spoons. They had no idea that it came out of a packet. Anyway, I digress. Out of the packets that I found in the bottom of the bag, and there were a few, and there was one porcini mushroom risotto that I'll save for a special occasion like Christmas or my next birthday, if I make it that far. I've decided to go for, drum roll please, dal and rice with spinach. Partly because it's only 500 calories and the rest are considerably more and my belly doesn't need them, and partly because I don't think I've actually tried this one before. And all I've got to do to get this stuff ready is boil some water. Get everything ready whilst the water's boiling, so as soon as it's done you can add it to the packet. Oh yeah, don't forget to take this out. The packets will freestand, which makes it easier to put water in. You just flare the bottom. Always have your spoon ready to go. As soon as your water's up to temperature, turn your stove off. Perfect. Give it a good old stir. Get everything out of the corners. Seal the packet, and then we wait for 15 minutes. When I'm actually on an Arctic expedition and we've made our packets of food up like this, I normally put them inside my jacket. It makes a very good, very efficient, very welcome hot water bottle. The other benefit is that if you leave it out, the water cools really quickly, and if the water cools too quickly, your food won't be rehydrated properly, and then it's just minging. Time ticks on, apparently very slowly when you're hungry and waiting for food. I always make sure that I give it a few extra minutes on top of what it says on the packet, just to make sure it's all kind of rehydrated properly. And I also normally put in a little bit more water than it suggests on the fill line. It just gives me an opportunity to get more fluids in. I think the 15 minutes is pretty much up, so I'm going to open the packet, give it a good old stir, close it up and give it another 5 minutes. Oh, smells delicious. Obviously I'm not too bothered about the packet cooling down too quickly. It's not Arctic and minus 40, minus 50. I'm in Wales, it's a bit drizzly and kind of 12 degrees. And the packet is already piping hot. Well, the time's up and it's the moment of truth. Actually, the moment of truth might come a few hours later when it's had a chance to hit and sit in my belly for a while. Smells gorgeous, it's piping hot. It's rehydrated well. And it's still got a really good flavour. I can't believe I'm sitting here eating food that's 4.5 years out of date. You wouldn't do that in your fridge, would you? Wow. It's hot, but it's tasty. When we're all in our tents and we're eating the dinners that we've made up, we sometimes play like a game of trumps or top trumps using the nutritional information on the back. That's very sad actually, I can't believe I'm telling you that, but we do. It gets a bit difficult if you're all eating the same food, and it becomes even more difficult if you're on a solo trip. Energy 500. Energy 500. Carbohydrate 96.2. Carbohydrate 96.2. Well, it's all gone and I've got no tingling lips, I've got no gurgling belly, feel fine. I guess what I'll do is I will put off posting the video for 24 hours just in case, but hopefully by this time tomorrow I'll be posting the video and telling you that all was fine. Obviously wash up after every meal. Good as new. So that's me done. As I said earlier, I'm not at all sponsored by Firepot Food, but it is awesome stuff. So if your adventures are taking you outdoors anywhere and you need food, go take a look. I'll drop a link below. As always, be good, be brilliant, be awesome. And remember, if I can help you in any way, get in touch. Let's have a conversation and make good stuff happen.